Okay there, singing world. This video will offer Italian pronunciation help for the extra verses to Nel cor non mi sento from the 24 Italian aria book. If you are looking for the actual aria that is in the 24, this is not the video. I will link in the description below to the video that I have done on that. These are the extra verses, the verses by Collandro in the Notary, starting with ti sento, si ti sento. So we will explore all the tips and tricks to help you do these verses without accent, and also discuss the proper open and closed vowels and other non-phonetic things such as phrasal doubling and assimilation. So I have given you the entire text, as I usually do, in the description below. You can check that out and follow along. You'll notice that I've only written out the things that are not phonetic in the description in the text. So you'll see open vowels and the phrasal doublings and the assimilation, if any. So let's go through line by line first. This is by request of Brian. So I always love it when people give me requests and I try to fulfill them. So this is for you, Brian. So the first part is Collandro's section. Let's do the whole thing. Ti sento, sì ti sento, bel fior di gioventù, cagion del mio tormento, anima mia sei tu, mi stuzzichi, mi mastichi, mi pungichi, mi pizzichi, che cosa è questo, ahimè? Pietà, pietà, pietà. Quel viso è un certo che ddelirar mi fa. And now here's the next section for the notary. Bandiɛra d'ogni vento, conosco che sei tu, da 1 sino a 100, burli la gioventù. Tu stuzzichi, tu pizzichi, tu pungichi, tu mastichi, che ognuno strilla ahimè. Pietà, 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 la donna è un certo che abbrustolir mi fa. Okay, so we'll do a little bit word by word. I will not go into detail. I'm assuming that you've done the first verse of this that goes into all the great detail, all the formulas. So let's go through it a little bit word by word, and we'll go through some of the things that are happening. So T is a weak monosyllable. If you've seen my other videos, there are strong and weak monosyllables. I have a video on strong monosyllables and weak monosyllables, a list of them. I will link you to that video also in the description so you can check that out. So one syllable words can either cause a phrasal doubling or not. And in this case, the word ti does not, right? So it's just ti sento. So now if you look at the next one, si, the word yes, it causes the next word to have a double T. So you'd say si ti sento. I also go through how to do double T's in the previous video, so you can watch that also. Okay, so the next thing, so the word sento is an open-y. Bel open-y. Bel fior closed O. Di gioventù. So the danger in gioventù is we tend to open the E in the middle, right? So I hear all the time, joven. We do in English, we are usually, if there's an N after and a one syllable, we'll open that E. So it's O, A, U for the vowels. Going on, Cagion. Right, Cagion, right, closed O, del, closed, mio, tormento, so there's not one open vowel in that whole line. Anima, so in this word we have to be careful to not neutralize the A as we do in English. So we would tend to do, as an English speaker, anima, and do that instead of equal A's in that word. Let's go on, mia. So this is presented as a single syllable word, but the semivowel is very strong, right? Mia, right? There's a lot of the E and not so much on the A. Say, right? It doesn't rhyme with say in English, the word S-A-Y. Say, say, right? So you go all the way to the drop all the way to the A, and then the E is the semivowel. Tu, plain old U. Mi is another weak monosyllable, right? So again, you're not going to double here, right? We tend to do the opposite, right? If it's a weak monosyllable, we like to double it. So mis, and this again, I mentioned this in the first video, in the first verse of this, that we get going on these two lines, and we tend to overdo the consonants, right? Mis, we get all caught up. Italians, if they get a little more coy or they get a little more excited, the vowels elongate, right? So mi stuzzichi, right? Mi stuzzichi, mi mastichi, right? So more towards the vowels. Pungichi. Notice that the N goes into the J sound, right? Pun, and it has pitch. Mi pizzichi, okay, double Z, right? Cɛcosa. So the word K is a strong monosyllable. You notice that there's a double K sound in the next word, right? So qquesto, same thing happens. The word a is a strong monosyllable. It doubles the Q. Ahimɛ. So this is a very interesting phenomenon because in old Italian it was I lassa me, right? The word me is closed. So this could have been closed back at the time of this writing, right? Modern Italian, it's become open. Everybody says ahimè. The same thing with oimè, right? So that used to be oimè, ahimè, right? Use your discretion. I've written the closed E in parentheses. Most people today would say open. Pietà. So the word pietà is a truncated word. The ah with the accent is telling you that there was an extra syllable. So the full word that nobody uses is pietade with a de at the end. That de gets cut off. So then we have the ah vowel with the accent grave, right? So what happens is when you leave a word with that truncated syllable, usually it will double the next word. So if you notice, I've doubled the P. Now don't go crazy with this. Don't exaggerate. It's just a little bit, right? So Pietà, Pietà, Pietà is how you do it. You see, just a little bit of double P and a little space, right? You don't actually do two P's, right? You go up to the P and then you don't say it. Pietà, like that. See? And it's not the force of the P, right? And you don't want to hear the P or the T, nor the T having a puff of air like Pietà. Never, right? Pietà. That's how you say it. Okay, going on. Quel, closed. A, right? Quel viso, viso, right? So when you say closed vowels, you make sure you have plenty of torso resonance, right? Don't let them all resonate up, and especially on your vocal cords. You don't want that. Quel viso, right? A, open E. A un cɛrto. So this goes around and around in your mouth. You have to go from the A to the U. A un cɛrto. Now we don't do this in English. We have vowels in a row without a glottal, right? In English, we would go with a glottal in between vowels, right? So we have to be smooth, legato, and not harmonize in Italian. A un cɛrto. And then there's a K. Ddelirar. Notice how the treatment of the double D after the word K is a strong monosyllable. Ddelirar mi fa. The R at the end of delirar rolls because it touches a consonant, touches the M. The one in the middle of the word flips because it's surrounded by vowels. Okay, we've done this again already. So again, I'm not going to go into tremendous detail in this video. Now we're into the next verse. Bandiɛra, right? Flipped R. Bandiɛra, d'ogni, closed O. Vɛnto. Okay, so 20 is the word for 20, the number, right? 20, right? Vento is the wind. Okay, Conosco. Now we talk about S, and I talk about S a lot in other videos. When we speak, we can say Conosco, and the S hisses, and it hisses on sort of the first syllable. When you sing, if you do that, especially on a longer note, it will tend to get messy, right? So you go conosco, no, conosco. See, so you keep the one on the second note, you have three notes, right? Conosco. The second note is all O. There's no S. Okay? So, and going on, que sei tu. Now, you can say que sei tu, and I like that better than what I wrote. So I'm going to write, right now I'm looking at the text one way, but I'm going to write it out a different way once you see it in the description. So I'll write it out two ways. You can say que sei tu, doubling the S, or you can say que sei tu, and that one's way better, right? Que sei tu. So the reason for this is both the word que and say double the next consonant, right? So when you have two in a row, you can only do one. It's too much in singing to say que sei tu. See, it's clunky. It's not beautiful. So you double either one, either the S or you double the T. So let's go on. Da uno sino da. So this is another one of those. We have lots of vowels, and you cannot harmonize anything. Da uno, right? So the word uno usually gets the double N that doesn't belong. That's the big mistake. Da uno. So again, right, we've done this in other videos where if you phonate on the N and you allow your vocal cords to vibrate on the N, it's double N, right? That's it. Dunno. See, double N. No matter what I do, and that's wrong. Uno, right? So you want all the vibration to stay on the vowel in that word. Si, this is a good line actually for N, because you have uno, single N, sino, single N, and then you have cento. It's a double N, even though it's not printed as a double N, because that N touches the T. So that N doubles, you see? Accento. I bet you didn't learn that in diction class, right? Burli, R, rolling, touches, the R doubles, it touches the consonant. La is a weak monosyllable, right? I hear all the time. Americans love to double after la, right? So I hear burli lat gioventù. No, there is no indiscriminate expression in Italian from phrasal doubling. You double certain words and you don't double others, right? So gioventù, we had that before. Now this time, remember we had mi stuzzichi, mi pizzichi, and it didn't double. Well, now we have a doubling word. We have two. And two doubles. So tu stuzzichi, tu pizzichi, tu pungichi, tu mastichi. Notice the last one, the M doubles by holding it in phonation, and then there's an S in that word. So when you're singing, you don't want to put the S on the second syllable, right? On the first syllable actually. Mastichi, right? Tu mastichi. Che ognuno. Again, this goes around and around, right? I'm going from A to O, U. Che ognuno strilla. Double L, phonates, right? Strilla. Ahimɛ. Again, you do it in slow motion, right? It's an O, it's an E, and then it's an E. Ahimɛ. We've done Pietà, Pietà, Pietà. La donna. So donna. So this is a double N, right? It means woman, right? Donna. Donna is a gift, right? Donna is a woman. And then è un certo che, we did that. Che abbrustolire mi fa. So double B, double B. We tend to do too much double B, right? So you'll be told you're doing too much double B if you stop phonation. Double B doesn't stop phonation, but it doubles, right? So I'll demonstrate. Abbrustolire. Abbrustolire. The second one is incorrect because the second one stops phonation. Abbrustolire. See? Double B. I'm exaggerating. You can't hold it that long. But that's what happens on double B when it's correct. Right? You actually do stop phonation, but you go on so fast that it sounds legato, right? But if I go up like I do tutto, like double T or double P, right? Where there's actually a space, does not happen with B. And then you'll get called out. So, abrustolir. You see? That's how you do double B. Notice that the R rolls because it touches the M at the end. And then mi is a weak monosyllable. Mi fa. Not mi fa. Mi fa. Okay, so let's read it all the way through again. You can pause the video and read along with each line with me. Okay, so here we go. Starting with Collandro. Ti sento, sì ti sento, bel fior di gioventù, cagion del mio tormento, anima mia sei tu. Mi stuzzichi, mi mastichi, mi pungichi, mi pizzichi. Che cosa è questo, ahimè? Pietà, pietà, pietà. Quel viso è un certo che ddelirar mi fa. Next is the notary's part. Bandiɛra d'ogni vento, conosco che sei tu. Da 1 sino a 100 burli la gioventù. Tu stuzzichi, tu pizzichi, tu pungichi, tu mastichi, che ognuno strilla oimè. Pietà, 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 la donna è un certo che abrustolir mi fa. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a like. If you have a chance, visit my Facebook page. Please subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you at the opera.